You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
Hello. Hello, my gigglers.
Okay.
I was just
anticlimactic.
I was just thinking of the fact that we had a full nor'easter.
Yeah.
I don't know what a nor'easter is, but we had it. And it started rain. It was raining last night, and Paige texted me trying to cancel this morning because it was raining. And I go, let's see the vibes in the morning.
The way people made it sound was that, like, if you didn't buy a canoe last weekend, you're fucked. Like, that's the way they were acting.
Well, I was getting like weather alerts in like red, and like the red just was scaring me.
And it's like, in New York City, what would you do if there was a flood? Like, we would all just like stay in our apartments, which actually sounds like my dream date.
Like
Cute.
our daily day. Yeah, like nothing would change.
I'm obsessed with your look right now.
Okay, I have my fake glasses on and I can't see, I can't hear.
I love it.
And I wore a button up and I haven't brushed my hair. I did a red eye 2 days ago, so it's hitting me this morning.
You know what you are as an adult? First of all, it's so fucking crazy that we do Giggly Squad on Monday mornings.
No,
it's so off-brand.
Masochistic.
It's so like, oh, our podcast is easy. People like listening to it. Let's see how much harder we can make it for ourselves.
They go, your voices are so calming. Well, we're fighting demons inside.
Okay, two things I want to know. One, my Duncan matches my outfit, which is like my whole personality today. I feel like we're very like color sorted right now because you have red hair.
And
yeah.
Wait, what am I as an adult?
You, like, you know, when you're a little kid and you're like, oh, when I'm an adult, I'm going to wear this. Or like, when I'm an adult, I'm going to do this. And then you become an adult and you're like, oh, that's insane. Like, why did I want to do that? You are that embodied because you woke up today. I walked into your apartment. You're standing there like a child in the 1700s who has polio. Like, you have no pants on. It's like I caught you in the middle of God knows what. And then you walk in ready for the pod. You've thrown fake glasses on, a button up with sweatpants. It's like,
Okay, I was used to just having clips where people couldn't see our pants, and then I realized maybe last week that the YouTube videos, they could see your whole outfit. So that's something I'm dealing with internally. Also, now I say internally because I'm wearing glasses now.
yeah, you're circling back internally.
I feel like if we did Giggly Squad when we both were like rested and like put together and like
It'd be too calm.
it would be too calm, and also we'd have nothing funny to say. I have a list up the wazoo.
I was gonna say no one hates happy women more. You know, they're the most hated demographic in America. So like, how dare we come on this pod and be in like a good timeline?
Because I did the red eye, which is my whole personality now. I ended up going to bed at like 6, woke up at 1 a.m., saw your text being like, maybe I can't make it in the morning. And I was like, let's see. Okay, calm down.
Wait, that's real friendship. Preemptively being like, hey, just a heads up, I might cancel the thing we have in 24 hours. So if I do, don't be alarmed.
You also love canceling because you think you're going to be tired. You love that. She'll come back on Sunday and be like, I can't do tomorrow. I already know I can't do tomorrow. Instead, I'm like, maybe let's have a nice sleep. Let's have some coffee, see how we feel. And she's like, I know. In 72 hours, I won't be able to do it.
No, because do you ever have something and you're like, I have something on Wednesday that's been ruining my week since Saturday night.
Yep. Yeah. Well, okay. Actually, quick mental health moments.
Yeah.
Because I think we need it.
Yeah.
First of all, I read something that said like we have social anxiety, me and you, for sure.
Yeah.
And how actually social interactions are proven to be like way less anxiety inducing when you do it than you think.
Okay.
So basically telling yourself, like, you know how you put it in your head like it's going to be so horrible?
Yeah.
And then how it actually is never as bad as you think it's going to
Yes.
be. And I was like, wait, that's great, because I will spend a whole day stressed out about like one social thing I have to do. And you always like don't feel that bad after it.
No, you can trick your brain so easily. Like, if a stupid boyfriend can trick your brain
To thinking he's a good person.
after you've been with your brain for 32 years and he can come in 2 months and trick you.
If you could believe in Santa Claus,
You can trick your brain.
So I was trying to tell myself that because I'll finish a show and then I have to maybe like meet someone I don't know after the show, and I'm like in my head I'll be like, I can't believe you do this. You just did an hour on stage and you can't say hi to someone for 2 minutes.
I totally get that.
And then I like read that, and you know when you read something online, it's always true,
right?
So I was like, okay, this is true. Also, one more thing, therapist update. I've been doing EDMR. No, it's EMDR. EDM is a festival.
Yeah. EDM is a genre of music.
It's really good.
What is it?
So basically, it sucks if you're like having a good day and then you have to do it. Because you're having a good day.
Wait. Nobody talks about that. There have been so many times where I'm like, okay, but what if therapy is the problem? What if actually you've been putting me in a bad mood?
And be like, wow, life is worth living. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I have therapy.
Yeah.
And you get in and she's
and
like, okay,
let's go. In fact, it's not.
She go, let's go back to the worst time you ever had in your life where you think shattered all your hopes and dreams.
The turning point, if you will.
Let's go to your villain origin story. And then you have to go there. It's kind of like, it's not Scientology, but Scientology does this thing where, and I don't condone Scientology. No.
I'm uncomfortable that you're even
I think it was inspired by it, but like basically with EMDR, which Miley Cyrus did, you basically talk about a traumatic moment, but the crazy thing is your brain like has created that traumatic moment to be like whatever it wants it to be.
Yeah.
Like whether it made it easier or not as bad or worse. A lot of the time it makes it worse.
Totally.
Like you put it.
And people don't remember
what actually happened.
Your worst moment the way you remember it.
100%. So what she does is she's like, tell me the feelings you have in that event memory. And then you watch this thing go back and forth and like with eye movements and you just feel that feeling. And it has this really cute sound. It goes like,
What are the images that you're looking at?
It's just this
line,
white circle going back and forth.
Okay.
And then she goes, okay, what did you feel during that? And you say it, and she goes, let's focus on that emotion. So you're like reprocessing the memory so that when you think about it, you actually get like a calmness to it. And it like kind of like makes you not keep going back to that moment as like painful.
Do you have like a list of moments where you're like,
yeah. I'm like, okay, let's bring up the next one. Chapter 2. And she's like, the tea is piping out. I'm like, I know, bitch. I know.
Sometimes, okay, this is like really freaky, but sometimes, and I don't mean to sound unrelatable.
Is this about YSL?
Sometimes I'll try and like think of a traumatic moment in like my childhood or like my adolescence. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't think of anything. Was it so traumatic? I blocked it out. And then I'm like, wait, there's no way I just don't have any traumatic moments. And then I catastrophize. Like they were actually so bad. I can't even remember them. But like not true.
I think yours is more just like a deep genetic trauma?
Yeah. Oh, well, wait till my mom hears that. You're getting an angry text later.
Cecilia?
Oh, generational. Got it.
Did you see what I DM'd you? It was very late last night. There was a woman in Italy who was like, she made potions that were poisons. And I'm going to mess up the story, but she gave it as like a face care serum to all these women to get out of their abusive marriages. And like 600 men died during like the years that she was doing this. And then she ended up getting hired by like one of the kings because she was so good at poisoning people. And then she got too big and they obviously hated her because she was like, God forbid a woman in STEM doing well.
Yeah.
And
God forbid she could take care of her family. Wait.
Yeah. So just look that up.
I will look that up because whenever it rains...
I think you're related to her, is what I'm trying to say.
Whenever it rains, I feel...
You try to cancel the podcast.
I feel particularly witchy. Like, I feel like I'm like my intuition is on another level, specifically when it rains.
I know what your trauma is. You're too pretty.
I don't think that's it.
No, it's I know what it's like as a fellow pretty girl.
I don't think that's what it is because...
You walk in a room, everyone's like, this dumb, stupid, pretty bitch. I know it's like...
I think it's really that I'm just so educated.
Final number 3, mental. Are you texting?
No,
Are you
I
sexting right
wanted
now?
to bring up my notes because I think I had a
So
note
my
I
final
wanted to make.
mental health moment, actually I talked about you in therapy. Because it all comes down to me eventually. When I was doing the EDMR with the eyes going back and forth, she goes, "Are you falling asleep?" And I said, "I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm so tired right now." And she's like, "Okay, maybe."
She's like not part of the process.
She's like, "You could cancel." I'm like, "I don't. What am I gonna
Wait,
do?"
are you going in person?
No. So I'm just like, my eyes are going back and forth, and I'm like, this is putting me to
So
sleep.
she's playing this like video over Zoom and
Yeah.
you're watching it.
Yeah, but she's watching me.
How many sessions have you done where you've done this?
Only 3. That's why there hasn't been like a real change in
A
me
real
yet.
breakthrough?
No. But
Is it the same moment you're going back to each time, or are you on to a new moment?
I did the same moment for 2 of them, and then I like was in a mood about something else, and we like started that. But
Okay.
like it all is based on a feeling. Like we could have a different moment, but we could be doing the same EDMR based on the idea of like
Anxiety.
I'm worthless. I don't deserve love. Like, I mean, just light stuff like that. But recently I was so tired, and she's like, "Why are you so tired?" And I was like, I mean, I have a lot of stuff on the calendar. And it all comes back to me like not saying no to things, because I'm like, I really feel like I don't say no to things. So then you go a little deeper. And she said something that rocked my world, even though every therapist I've been working on, like, how to say no.
I love when this moment
and they keep
happens.
saying, like, just say no. I'm like, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
And she goes, "What if I told you that people actually respect you less when you say yes to everything?"
That's what your brain needed. You needed that You
And I
needed
go-
it put in a different way.
Because I was like, I have friends that I know will say yes to anything I say. And like, I feel like I don't want to make them uncomfortable, because I know they're doing things they don't want to do.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Paige says no to everything, and like I love her more. And she was like, you have to be like Paige, where she says no to things. And I'm like, that's what she's been helping me, because she's never said no to something, and I watch the interaction and people like disrespect her. Because it's like, you're just showing them you value your time more, and they value you more. And I'm like, as a people pleaser, I'm like, oh, I've been doing this all wrong.
If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
But I really thought that like if I said no to something that it would piss people off, but it's true. You give people an inch,
They
want
take a mile.
Yeah, I was gonna say a farm, but yeah, a
You
mile.
can't be too accessible to people because they will suck you dry.
Yeah, because I've done a couple things recently for people, and then they want more, and I'm like, oh, I thought that was gonna make you happy with me.
Yeah.
But I realized they're not happy with me. It's just like a selfish thing.
Yeah, they're using you.
Yeah.
One of my number one things I hate is being used. And I think that translates into like my working, where like it never used to translate into working. It used to be like, you're using me to like hang out with this person, or you're using me because you want to go to this like place and I can go, or like, and now it's like more in a work thing where it's like, you want to work with me because you want to make money off of me and like scram.
Yeah, scram. Wait, I love saying scram.
Yeah. I love cutting people off. I love cutting people.
This is your 30s, by the way.
I love cutting people off. Like that feeling is so good. But the next best feeling is watching them not have access to you and see how they have to move in the world without you. And you're like, oh, you have no idea what's going on. Like, yeah, you're like, and then you even get more validated of like, wow, I really had my shit in charge. Like I was in charge.
I also feel like when you're with the right people in your life, like you never feel overextended.
Yes.
Because like they respect your boundaries kind of thing.
You're the only person that I feel like that with, like that I could hang out with all the time.
Obsessed with
Do you want to know what it is?
You miss
because
me.
I actually do
You
miss me.
so much. It's
We're
embarrassing.
the only
You commented on my Instagram yesterday, I miss you. I was like, okay, send a text right here.
Do you want to know what it is? You love me, but you don't want to be me. Like things about me disgust you. Like you would never want to be me, but you love that I'm me.
Yes.
And that's what it is. Like I don't want to be you at all.
We both are literally disgusted.
Like we'll do something, you'll be like, in your mind, I know you're like, I would fucking never. She's so dumb.
No, like when my mom tried to dress me in like dresses with a matching hat, I was like, burn me at the stake. Like I'd rather kill myself than be dressed in this matching set. And then you show up in a matching set and I'm like, wait, I love that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why it works.
Yeah, that's why that's why we're in such a good relationship. And I think that's what you have to find in a partner.
Yeah.
Because there's too many people out here marrying their biggest op. And it's really like they just want to be, they wish they had your life. They want to be you.
I even was talking about like some work stuff and there was like a hiring process. And there's something about when you hire someone who like thinks they can do your job better than you, like that's where tension arises. It's a lot of like how if there's a manager that like wants to be in front of the camera kind of thing, like that kind of vibe where like,
I saw this TikTok video and it was this girl being like, if you were on a plane and the plane was going down and someone said, can anyone land this plane? And a man raised their hand and a woman raised their hand, who are you picking? And the woman said, I pick the woman. And the person was like, why would you pick the woman? She was like, because no woman has ever gone out for a job that she thinks she's overqualified for. We do the opposite. So if a woman is raising her hand saying she can land a plane, she most likely can land
she's not
that
delusional.
plane.
She's done it.
And the guy, there's a more like
ego.
Yeah, there's more of a chance that he's lying and being like, yeah, I could probably do it. Because men like oversell themselves because they're like, that's how they're like raised, that like they might not be qualified, but they're trying out for the job.
I met a guy on the road doing crowd work who says he does straight man. He says. He does facial reconstruction surgery, which is like a very serious thing. Like if someone's like,
okay, wait, I'm going to a facial balance doctor after this. And I'm so excited.
But this is my thing. I looked at him and I said, I love your work. I love what you do for the community. I do not want a straight man working on my face.
No.
Straight men
Working
would be
on
like,
me at all.
They'd be like, look, your tits are great. Not sure about the face. Haven't even looked at it. Get out of here.
I don't want a straight man.
I want a bitchy gay man being like, you're a cunt. Like, yes, we're hitting every angle. Like a straight man reconstructing my face. No. Straight men don't know you have faces.
No.
I
don't think they know proportions.
What is the facial balancing thing? Is this?
So 2 of my friends have gone to this person and they were like, basically you go in and you say like, because I've never gotten Botox.
Is everything okay at home?
So one of my girlfriends saw a picture of herself and she nearly threw up. Okay. She was like, I have to do something. She goes to this doctor.
Was it just the lighting possibly?
She just like was having a moment.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I will end it if I don't get some plastic surgery. So she goes to this doctor and the doctor was like, I don't know if she's a dermatologist or if she's a plastic surgeon, but she's basically
or she's just a sketch artist.
Botox forward. She's more like skincare and like different things you can do before you get to Botox.
Got it.
But if there was something you wanted to tweak, like she would be like, well, I would put a little Botox over here because that'll help over there, but like you don't need it.
It's subtle.
It's subtle. It's more like balancing rather than like preventative or like age. It's more of like
Is this about
math.
your eye bone?
I knew you were going to go there. I knew you were going to go there. I'm just inquiring.
It's a consultation.
It's a consultation.
It's an information gathering meeting.
Now, if I walk in there and she's like, she's like, it's about time. I'm doing whatever she says. Okay.
I do have to say, I went to a dentist once and they were like, you know how you're like, if you would do anything, what would you do? And she mentioned like she would like fill in like one part of my tooth. And I'm like, I never even saw that before. I don't need that. The way it's grown in my head, like she planted a seed where 4 years later, I'm like, if I have to look at this uneven tooth any longer, I didn't even know it was uneven before.
No, and that's the internet will do that to you. I'm like, wait a minute. I start zooming in on my own pictures. I was like, they're right. How did I not catch that?
You did an interview recently and the quote was like, every now and then a hate comment just eats.
Yeah. And it does. And like, I'll give credit where credit's due.
Well, I'm dealing with some abuse online currently because I'm wearing a skirt on stage because I have some jokes that involve the skirt and my knees are out. And
if you're going to do a man's job, how dare you dress like a woman.
No, but because my knees are out, people are like commenting on my knees. And this guy said that my knees look like the face of a manatee. And now I can't unsee it. But this is the thing, like, are we not allowed to have knees?
I've never even looked at a knee.
And like, I have muscular legs, so like there's muscles around the knee. But like, I just feel like we've gone too far.
We've gone too
We've
far
lost the
in
plot.
criticizing women. If we're going to,
But I'm like, is my face that stunning that all he has left is my knee?
there's a woman on TikTok who made a video basically being like, I shower once a week, maybe twice a week. And the internet was like, something's wrong with you mentally. There's like things are going on. There's more factors. Like there's no way you think that's normal, whatever. Instead of fighting the internet back, she kind of leaned in and was like, you're right. There's like so many factors on why I don't shower every single day. She has now taken to TikTok documenting her showering every single day. She's 26 days in.
Is she enjoying it?
She's loving it. She's obsessed with it. She's like, I'm glowing. People are like, yeah, you're clean. Like, you have no dirt on your face.
Wait, remember the girl with dirt on her face? Is she okay? Has anyone checked on her?
Oh, that girl that was like, I'm not washing my face for 7
Years.
months. Yeah.
And she had like,
I think she's like back to normal.
oh, you're like, I think
Remember
she
the
died.
girl that had a scar on her face?
Yeah, I was down that rabbit hole
The
for a
internet
while.
it has gone in so many different pockets. That
You know
I'm
what it
like,
is? I think we're all dealing with a lot of stuff, and we just like to take it out on a woman online.
yeah.
That's easier
Well,
than
it's
dealing
the
with
easiest.
societal issues, systemic issues. Let's just make fun of a girl who, if she has a scar or not,
Well, I think she was like faking that scar.
or like it wasn't as bad as she was
Yeah.
making it out. But look,
I blame like Netflix because like they've put out so many true crime documentaries and like people are investigators.
I did watch the Ed Gein documentary I told you, and some girl was going viral for saying that her grandma was one of the women that he dug up. But then I'm like, are you just saying that?
Oh.
I don't
So you
know.
can't tell me anything on the I'm like one more
Yeah,
detail.
you were like,
I'm like let's talk about it.
I was in your favorite place this weekend, Vegas.
Ugh.
Vegas. It was wild because these like preteens were running around and they were like not wearing a lot of clothes, but I miss Vegas. And my mom was like, oh, what's going on? Because we're in the casino. And I go, oh, there must be a pool party. And then I realized they weren't wearing bikinis. They were like,
You know for a fact that they were what, like 13, 14 years old?
they were probably like 16, 17, 18.
Okay.
But I'm of that age where I'm like, yeah, it's a pool party. And they're like, no, that's what they're wearing to the club.
No, wait. You are so gonna be the mom where they're pulling things over on you. I
can't tell
I'm gonna
when
have to call you and be like, Hannah, obviously not. They're not studying on a Saturday night. Did you check in their bags?
This is my question. How have, like, I never can tell when my friends are on drugs, but like, do they
Wait, just pause. Pause. Because that's actually one of my favorite things about you is to be out with you and for you to watch other people be on drugs.
As someone who's seen this happen to me, can you just tell me for real right now? Did they talk beforehand and say, don't tell Hannah? Or did they think I'm already high because I'm like energetic? Is it strategic? Because like they have gotten past me. They've gotten the wool over my eyes every time. Or am I just not looking in the right direction?
I think it's more.
Because no one tells me.
No one tells you.
Why don't I even get an invite?
Nobody invites you, I think, because you don't give off the vibe that you would be into it. So it's like a waste of a conversation to even
That's
have.
like that one guy who like
Hannah, you cried last time you smoked weed.
I know. But not everyone knows my history. No, like not even
in college, no one like ever offered you like
No, but I was on the tennis team. So
Oh,
it was like
right.
it was a very like we
Yeah.
get drug tested. But like I don't know what energy I'm putting off. No one's
know,
even
I
offering me a
had-
cig. Not even a drunk cig. Do I give snitch energy? Do I have snitch face?
You're giving narc.
Do
It's
I,
giving- it's
do I
giving
look
narc.
like an undercover cop?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been offered drugs in a while.
But also, like, I've been at parties where people don't know that I cry over weed that like they all just disappear in the
still
bathroom
not
and I'm sitting
offering.
outside and they're all in the bathroom and I'm like, someone has a stomachache. And then they come out and I'm like, is everyone okay? And they're like, yeah. And then they're like dancing and I like no one ran it by me. This is why I don't like social situations.
My favorite story still to this day is you being like, and then they went into the bathroom and then they came out very energetic, dancing all over. What do you think that means? Get out of there.
I didn't get it.
I know you didn't.
So anyway, everyone in Vegas was having fun. I watched a Luther Vandross documentary.
And how was that?
Oh my God. Do you remember Luther Vandross?
I mean, not personally, but yeah, I've heard some things.
The thing about Luther Vandross is it starts, and this man is flaming gay. And he has the voice of, like, the best voice ever. And he was always, like, battling his weight. This man, the way he would have loved Ozempic.
Yeah.
But he never was able to come out. I know. And it's like the
If I
gay...
had a nickel. It's so sad. Really, if you think about it.
He became like a heartthrob because he was gorgeous and had an amazing voice and he was singing love songs. So he was afraid, like George Michael, like if he came out that the girls would turn on him. I would argue the girls would not turn on him. We're always there for you.
Yeah.
So
we love the gays.
I recommend that documentary. My mom was on tour with me.
Yeah.
Which, look, my mom is, you'd think she did cocaine. She is hyped up. She doesn't sleep.
She's energetic.
When she's awake, she's awake. And then at like 10:30, she's out.
Yeah.
But like I was taking naps and she was just standing over me. And she's like, hello? And I'm like, Mom.
She's like befuddled.
Yeah,
she's in
she's
shock.
pacing in the room.
Yeah.
But so I was trying to tire her out. So I was like, let's do a Pilates class. Tiring your mom out is a real thing.
No, tiring your mom out is
your dad's not gonna. Your dad can't keep up.
Thing. There is a moment in your 30s where it's now like, and if you don't have kids, it's almost like the universe preparing you for kids because your parents are now your children.
Well, they are hyped up.
They're hyped up.
And then my dad is always napping.
They honestly don't know their limit. They get overtired. Okay. They think they can do more than they can.
I tell her, let's go to Pilates in the morning because I need you to start simmering down around like 5 p.m.
You have to give them something the next day to look forward to.
Well, it was like when she would visit me in college, she'd come with me to classes and I'd fall asleep in class because I was tired. And she would take my notebook and start writing notes for me.
Wait.
You don't know this? Well, I had 6 a.m. workouts.
You took cheating to the, you're like, my scribe is here.
Literally, she's like, raising her hand. Can you repeat that? We couldn't hear you back here.
Wait,
my daughter's snoring.
How did you get your mom into the classroom?
I think there was like, Wisconsin, there were like huge classes. So it was very easy to sleep.
So one day you were just like,
my mom's
visiting.
What?
Why don't we kill 2 birds with 1 stone? You come with me, I'll nap. You write everything down.
It was amazing.
Wait, that's genius.
I know. It was amazing. She had better handwriting than me.
College assistants.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about my kid getting in, like me paying to get them into a school. How about I pay for an assistant to walk around with them, make sure they have their stuff?
That is a new level of tutoring. So anyway, we live by Pilates. We love Pilates. This is a Pilates family. So when I go to a new city, I try to find the Pilates class. You guys, if you see I'm going to your city and you have a good Pilates, recommend it for me. So I find this place called Salt Vault. And I was like,
sounds as good as any of them.
Yes. Yeah. So we get there and it says like heated Pilates.
Like no T. It has like no E. It's just a D. Like
it looks intense. It looks,
It's like heat apostrophe D.
There's always an X somewhere. I'm like, why did we throw in an X? And it's like, it just looked intense.
It's like the whole room's pink and that part's just like black.
And for people who don't know, like my mom, she's tiny.
She's small.
You hug her too much, you'll break her. She is dainty.
Yeah, needs iron pills.
Yeah, no, actually, calcium, iron.
Yeah, she's anemic.
So we immediately are looking at each other, and I was like, I don't know if this is what I thought it was.
Yeah.
And we walk in, and the lady's so nice at the desk, and I go, is this Reformer Pilates? And she goes, oh no, this is Matt with music. And I go, is it heated? She goes, not this class. I go, great. I look at my mom. Matt Pilates is like
hard.
scary.
Yeah.
And
And heated.
my mom's like, we could do this. Like, we could do this. And I go, okay, Lenore. So we get in. The room is like a club. It's immediately, and my mom's looking at me. It's all these like hot girls. And then my mom's a hot girl, obviously, but she's like, I don't know if we should do this. And I'm like, Mom, we can't get out now.
Yeah, like we're in it.
We're in it. We already got our
I put
towels.
my water bottle down.
Yeah,
we're here. We've made a statement.
Everyone's seen us.
They handed out towels. We have one.
Literally. I'm like, I already used the bathroom. Like, we
Yeah.
can't leave after that. So my mom goes through a 45-minute class of intense, like it was one of those like, bah, 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 bah,
Now,
bah,
during
bah, bah,
it, was she like, I hate this, like to you, or like was she doing it?
we were just making eye contact and she was smiling. And at first I thought she was having fun. And afterwards she told me, when you're going through severe pain, if you smile, it's supposed to help it hurt less. I said, Mom, I thought you were actually having a good time. And she's like, no, I was scared for my fucking life.
No, I thought he was having a heart attack.
So the class was fucking amazing. Salt Vault
Okay.
in San Diego. The instructor was spectacular.
Now, did she take a nap after, or she wasn't tired?
Yes, thank God.
Ugh.
But like, there was a moment where I was like, she's only like 60, but like this was elder abuse. Like I
Yeah.
threw her in this class. And
No, because you have to be worried about.
and my mom, like she goes hard. Like,
Yeah.
like when she's like, oh, it's okay, you can put your knees down. Like my mom wasn't doing it. I'm like, Mom,
she wasn't doing modifications.
she wasn't modificating. And
modifying.
yeah.
We're better for it.
We're better for it. So yeah, that was scary, but we survived.
Wow. You
So
took her to Vegas. This was in Vegas?
This was in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Vegas was funny because she'd already seen my show like 3 times and she always have notes. Lenore has notes and we've made some great additions,
yeah.
edits. But then she decided to go to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
By yourself?
Which, by the way, if you don't listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire, go download that on Spotify.
Wait, Lenore
I highly
at Earth,
recommend.
Wind, and Fire is my BravoCon.
Lenore went alone to Earth, Wind, and Fire, was dancing, sending me videos, and
I
like
love
when
that.
I'm going on stage. She ended up catching my show afterwards.
She had a time in Vegas.
Lenore had a time in Vegas. We were by like the gondolas. We almost did a gondola, except it would be my nightmare to be like stuck on a gondola and then the guy starts singing. And you pay like a lot of money to be on the gondola.
I don't know why anyone would ever do that.
I was like, can I pay you to stop singing?
My worst nightmare is 1, being trapped somewhere, and
Gondola.
then 2, having to listen to someone sing.
A man sang.
Yeah. No.
A man singing. So yeah, Vegas was Vegasing.
Okay.
It was great. How are you?
Let's start the pod.
How's it going? Let's start the pod.
You know, I've been good. I've been really good.
I like your ponytail.
Okay, you know what?
I knew there'd be a story.
It is so overstimulating being a girl. Like this do you ever you've been infiltrating my brain because more recently I'm like, I have to shave my head.
Wait,
I'm so overstimulated by my hair.
Paige has been like sending me cute like pixie cut looks, and I start evil laughing and go,
No, literally, I think this is what you've done our whole friendship.
Yes.
You get one idea and you're like, let me see if I can implant this in Paige's
and I say
brain.
it to you, and you go, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I go, "Just wait 4 years."
No, literally, your track record is getting less and less years. It took 6 for a cat. The pixie might come in 4. We don't know.
Well, Kim K did it, but hers looked like so similar to her mom's,
Yeah.
and I
didn't love hers, honestly. She's my North Star, but
Yeah.
like,
but
I
it just
didn't love
shows
it.
like it's happening. The girls are shaving their heads.
no, pixies are like happening all around the world. The men have been doing it for years.
Yeah.
So we'll just like see. It's not happening anytime soon, but it's just like when it's raining and you're also a woman and you've just gotten over your period, everything is overstimulating.
Yeah, you tried to cancel the day before.
I'm like, I can't have hair on my face. Like I can't. The thought of putting leggings on, like I can't.
It's one of those things where, like you said, like we don't want to be each other. But my thing is every now and then I'm like, if I was you,
Yeah.
I'd shave my head.
Wait, that is so funny because sometimes I'll be like, Hannah's not even worried about her outfit for this. Like she
I
literally
infiltrated you.
doesn't care. She'll pick it tomorrow, and I'm over here 3 days of agony. Like, it's not right. Like, you tried to spring something on me today to do on Wednesday, and all that was going through my head was like, but I don't have an outfit. And like, I know you don't have one either. And but like, it's more critical that I don't have an outfit.
But also, like, I'm going to be stressed too, but I'm just going to have like 2 hours of stress right before the event.
Yeah.
Where you'll stress
I've
yourself
already
out.
actually agreed to come, canceled it, not going anymore. Texted the necessary people, said, scratch that idea. I'm actually not going anymore. Anywho.
Well, this is what sucks when we, when there's an event and one of us
want to go.
Then the other one kind of like goes.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of, it's hard.
It's just hard.
But it is weird
so hard
seeing us
socializing.
at events without each other because I'm like.
No, I can't do it actually. It's like, it's
well, you were
uncomfortable.
doing a lot of press and normally I'm holding your hand. What happened?
I'm backstage at Jimmy Fallon, right? Okay. I take my beta blocker. I do hair and makeup. I get there. I do my TikTok. I do the pictures. I see Jimmy. I take my beta blocker right on time of like it's going to hit right when I'm going out there. I'm actually not as anxious as I thought I'm going to be, but I'm not speaking. Like,
oh, you've gone mute. They're doing the TikTok and they're like, can you just move your mouth?
If you know me, I go mute at a certain point where then it's like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't even really look in my general direction.
Wait, was your team like, who is this?
Everyone's
Who is
like,
she?
Paige is like, I think a little bit anxious.
Did you fall asleep in the green room?
No, but obviously my mom walks over and she's like, you're not nervous, are you? Everyone says you're nervous, but you're not. Right? You're not. And I'm
She
like,
goes, you always do this.
yeah. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm not nervous.
She goes, hey, Paige, stop.
I was doing my hair like natural curly waves. So at one point, Mitchell was like, dip your head over so I can like fluff up your hair and then flip it back. So I do it and I get like a head rush of like such anxiety.
It's the little things that'll get you.
And I'm like, whew, that was scary. I'm never doing that again. So then I'm standing literally at the door right before you walk out. And Mitchell turns and goes, do you want to do one more head flip before you go out? And I turn and I go, I'll have a I go, I can't flip my head right now, Mitchell, because I'll have a panic attack.
For people who don't know Paige's team, Mitchell runs the show. Paige's hair is the forefront, and then everything else is an accessory. Every now and then you'll turn and Mitchell just has, what is it called? A flamethrower. What is it?
Like a wind,
a wind blower.
A leaf blower.
A leaf blower. I'm like,
Mini.
how did you get the leaf blower into security?
No, the amount of places he's whipped us. We're like, how did that fit in your pocket?
And
Anyway.
Mitchell's worked with me before against his will. And my nervous tick is touching my hair.
Yeah.
And he'll just be looking at me fuming because he just spent 7 hours on making my hair perfect.
Mitchell is a perfectionist.
So like me and him, like he can't with me.
There have only been a couple times where I've been like, Mitchell, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind if you touch my head one more
But
time.
I love how he's like, I don't give a fuck if you have a panic attack. Flip your hair, because if you're gonna have a panic attack, it better look voluminous.
It's like no one has sympathy for your panic attack because your hair looks like shit.
It is crazy though, because when I did my first Fallon appearance doing stand-up, which is a whole nother monster, I mean, I couldn't have been more nervous, like before the curtain.
Okay, so you know how the guy's like, okay, and they're gonna announce your name.
He's so chill.
And he's like,
hey.
and then I'm gonna whip the curtain up and then you're just gonna go. He was giving me that spiel, and in my head, I like was trying to telepathically say to him, I'm gonna have Like, I was like, no, and I was trying to explain it to other people. I was like, you don't understand. When I do it with Hannah, she walks first. She talks first. Then I have a second to give myself like, okay, and we're here and we're doing it. But I didn't have to talk first. I was like, but now she's not here, so I have to walk.
How does someone start a sentence? How do you put words together? No, we are so comfortable together.
That's literally me backstage. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't remember English. Just I can only speak Spanish.
Suddenly you only know Spanish. All your high school classes, you're like, oh, yo comprendo. No, but when I saw the clip, you look so relaxed and like effortless.
Thank you.
And
Well,
easy.
that is my new thing now is like if I do something, then it's over. Everyone's like, no one could even tell that you were freaking out. And like that's how people congratulate me. They're like, no one even knows that you're a fucking wreck.
You know, one of my Ryder Cup interviews, like there's something about going live that's really scary. And I was like totally chill, but it was like 5 a.m. I don't know. The men were yelling and it goes live. And I realized my hand is shaking.
Yeah.
And after it, I was like, my hand was shaking. That's so embarrassing. And then I watched it. You can't see my hand shaking.
No, I've had an eye twitch for 3 months.
Mental health moment. Another one. I'm on my shit today.
Yeah, it's the
because I have glasses on. I'm so therapist. In order to fall asleep, you first have to pretend you're sleeping. Chris is confused.
Honestly, and it sounds like waves outside.
No, think about it.
No.
In order to sleep, you first have to pretend you're sleeping.
You have to read through the lines, Chris. Anything you want in life, you have to pretend that you already have it.
So when you're going out to do something that's scary, you first have to pretend
You've
that
already
you're
done
not,
it.
You're not scared and you've already done it. So everyone take that with you for the rest of the week. By the way, the girls are chugging their refreshers. I keep getting DMs. I'm drinking my mango pineapple less concentrate green tea and it's so good. What about you?
I now pick my refresher based on my outfit. So I'm doing my blueberry, but it's a little more concentrated because I was wearing a darker color.
And I love that for you. I know you know exactly how much concentrate you need to hit the burgundy level you want. I have some like celebrity tea. So I've been like texting around because look, when someone comes out with a new face, I'm on it.
Wait, I know whose face you're talking about.
I don't want to name any names right now because we protect identities and women on this pod. But
Emma Stone.
So okay, Emma Stone is my North Star.
Yeah.
So some celebrities, apparently, they're just doing really good face tape. And it could be a lie, and I could be spreading a lie, and this could be propaganda. But I think that some looks, like, they are just snatching their whole face back with face tape. And it's like the technology's gotten better where it doesn't look... I mean, Doechii just does it, and it's cute.
I was just going to say, she does it and, like, wears it.
Yeah, but I think that there's subtle ones that, like, the human eye can't see.
I would understand that because there are some times where I'm like, this look needs a ponytail because I need my face snatched back.
It's
so
just,
like, I'll do it to myself.
Yeah. So I think, or like if you have a wig, it's easy to just throw on some face tape.
I also think that women that are like, I would say what? Emma Stone's probably only like a couple years older than us, right? Like maybe she's like 36, 37. Yeah. I think that women are doing baby facelifts.
Yeah.
And they're foregoing like a bunch of Botox and fillers and all of like that stuff. And they're just doing a simple pull.
Well, I do have to say, the Gen Zs, I feel so bad that they're almost like mice experiments for filler. Yeah. And they were just like, oh, like, let's put some filler. It's cute. And then, like, the millennials.
I hate to blame a woman. But all of these Gen Z women who have succumbed to plastic surgery, all that really tells me is that they don't have scary moms. none of their moms are terrifying, and it shows because you're telling me you can come home with a new face. I would get literally eviscerated. My mom knew when I spent 1 extra minute in the tanning bed.
Oh my God.
She's like, you ruined your gorgeous face. You ruined it. You ruined it. You're done. You ruined your, like, if I went and got my eyebrows waxed a little too thin, she would be like, you're done.
You're done.
You're done in this town.
You've never dyed your hair.
I've never dyed my hair. The fear of my mother has honestly saved me in so many different situations.
Italian moms instill a fear in you. It's such a unique thing. Like
Fear, guilt, it's all.
I told you once. My brother and I, we were like 18. My brother's like, I'm gonna smoke weed, but like I don't know how to do it in the backyard or whatever. And when I say backyard, like on the stoop.
Yeah.
And I was like, stop with all the drama. Like, let's just ask mom. And he's like, are you out of your fucking mind?
No one invites you to do drugs. This is why you don't get invited into the bathroom.
I go, look,
you're like,
Lenore and I are fucking tight. I'm like, let me talk to her logically about this.
Girl, she's actually not even gonna be mad if I ask.
I'm 18, you're 17. I'm like, let me just talk to her and figure this out. So I go, Lenore, can I speak to you for a second?
Wait, you literally
I swear to God,
her?
I go, can Daniel just smoke some weed? Like, he's not doing heroin. Like, can you just smoke some weed? At the time, she was the principal of middle school in Brooklyn. She then explained to me how him smoking weed on the stoop or wherever, with her knowledge, would get her fired from her job. We would lose the house, and we'd all be living on the streets. To which I went back to my brother and I said, talk didn't go well. We'd be on the streets if you smoked weed right now. So we'd lose our house and home.
Don't tell me like a normal kid go get high in the backyard. Like, why am I having this conversation?
She was like, you now ratting him out has now put me in trouble as a witness. You dumb bitch, is what Lenore said to me. But by the way, Lenore texted me. She wants the giggles to know. Apparently Teflon is causing issues. Non-stick pans. So she told everyone to get carbon steel because the non-stick Teflon apparently is it also causes cancer. But that's what I woke up to last night.
My mom is Dr. Fauci. Like, literally all my Instagram messages from her are different things they've discovered for me to stay away from.
That's why I don't understand most newscasters are men, because my mom knows what's going on way before.
My mom was like, yeah, romaine, shouldn't have been eating it.
She knows when like there's a vegetable that's killing everyone way before ABC.
I sent you an Instagram about that.
She sends an Instagram. By the way, the AI is getting too realistic. Because at first I was like, Mom, you dumb bitch. It's AI. Now I'm sending her AI.
The Jake Paul ones, have you seen this?
Oh yeah, apparently he was like behind it. Because he invested in the company or something.
Oh.
Which they got us again.
Literal swindlers.
They got us again. My thing is I keep seeing these like mansions in Italy because you know I like to manifest.
Yeah.
And I'll like send it to my mom or you. And it's like the craziest mansion. And my mom's like, it's AI, you stupid bitch. So now my mom
I
is telling
haven't
me.
noticed that you've been doing that.
I think maybe I sent you once.
I mean,
sent
you send me a lot of
lot.
cat AI, but it's like a very obviously cat AI. It's like coming out of an ice cream scoop.
There's this cat AI of cats getting arrested. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because the cop will go to a car and it's just a cat sitting in the driver's seat. And at first I was like, I didn't think it was AI because I'm like, that's something a cat would do.
The EDRM is working too well.
We just studied ERPM. No,
the AARP. I need a hit of it right now.
I think it's a real thing where like a guy got arrested and a cat just came over and sat on him and fell asleep while he was lying down arrested. So like cats getting arrested is like, I don't know, that's kind of my current passion right now. I have two Gen Z questions.
Saying things are your current passion right now is so funny. Sorry, it's just like my current passion right now.
Passion project. Grace and Chris, are Gen Zs playing Flip Cup?
Oh, wait.
I probably haven't played Flip Cup in like 3-4 years.
Okay, that was so sad.
Wait. Wait, break it down. Wait, break it down further. Are you guys...
Let's break this down.
Let me get in this. Are you guys having pre-games? Like, are pre-games still a thing? Like, come to this apartment, drink, then we'll go out.
Yeah.
And no
So-
one's broken out a flip cup battle during that time.
So no one's competitive. You'll never get ahead in this world.
So that's why the Gen Zs are not chasing their dreams anymore, and the Gen Zs are not trying hard at things because you haven't played in a flip cup.
Any
Flip
beer
cup.
pong, no games at all.
I did play beer pong recently. And it was so nice. It was awesome.
Yeah, wait.
And you hadn't played in like how long?
Probably like 4 or 5 years.
Okay,
Too.
when I was 26, there were bars just for beer pong. Like we'd go to the bar, put our name on a list, and like we weren't there to drink. We were there to compete. We were there to like live our dreams.
Also, I think drinking games promote binge drinking, where like Gen Z isn't really binge drinking like that. Like flip cup is like you're slamming the cup as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Beer
But it's
pong,
like-
like you're
But
slamming.
oh well, there was that time. This is when the world started to turn for the worst. When
It was
people started
2015.
when people started filling their beer pong cups with water and just drinking the beer. No. That's why COVID happened, because we didn't have
we did the antibodies.
the antibodies
Yeah.
of when a ball
Wait.
rolls and gets kicked across the entire bar, and then you take it and you throw it in a beer and that person chugs it. That's why we were able to face like germs.
I think that was our generation started that, where they were like, actually, just drink out of one cup, and
Yeah,
and we're
What's the fun in that?
we started the demise of America.
Also, the way we were able to handle pressure because of Flip Cup. Have you ever been the last person on a Flip Cup line after your team put their heart and soul into it, and then you feel the adrenaline and that team's catching up, and you're the one that's messing it up, and then you start Actually, I talked about that in therapy in my EDMR. That was one of my traumatic moments when I lost it for my team.
It's how I realized I like organized sports. I was like, this team thing, you guys are onto something. The camaraderie you feel.
Are your long fingers good or a deterrent when it comes to Flip Cup?
Oh. There's nowhere to go but winning.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
you're so good at those games. I have to say, when a guy's good at Flip Cup, I'm like, it's the hottest thing ever. When a guy's bad at Flip Cup, I'm like, you would finger my thigh.
Like in high school, there were so many things in high school and college that like you could get icked out by, where like in your 30s, you're like, honestly, a dream. But like in your 20s, if someone was playing beer pong and they weren't good at it, I'd be like, that's so embarrassing. I'm like, you probably like
You can't
aren't
be
good
the
at
father
parallel
of my
parking.
children. Yeah.
I'm like, wait, you're the loser of your friend group? And then in your 30s, like, do you ever realize you're dating the loser of a friend group? But you're so past like school days that you're like, it doesn't really matter, but in your head, it fully matters. Like, it's like you could be dating a brother and you meet the other brother and you're like, fuck, I'm dating like the less hot younger brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes in your 30s, you're like, wait, in college, I would have never even hung out with you. And that's when you have to take inventory of where your life is at.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
But sometimes you're like, it was like when my mom, when she went to Cornell, she reminds me every day that they would lose all the football games, but they had a cheer that was like, that's all right, that's okay, we're going to be your boss someday. So that's,
And that's changing
and that
perspective.
ate. And that ate.
Yeah.
Like they ate with that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, maybe your guy wasn't the best at beer pong because he was studying, because he was putting in work.
That's true.
And I know you don't care for studying.
Loser.
go.
Gross. Probably hideous.
Also, Gen Zs, do you find you don't say LOL at the end of your text messages? Because
Wait, I saw this recently that Gen Z's like, millennials stop using LOL.
I put LOL. I'll literally be like, my grandma
I write them
fell and hurt her hip, LOL.
I write it in formal business emails. I'll be like, yeah, I'll get to it, LOL.
No, if I don't put LOL, it means I'm mad at
How
you.
will they know my tone?
Yeah, you guys just...
I do. I feel like I did it too. Like I apologize with the LOL.
Yeah, well, Grace is kind of like millennial coded. Chris is
All
a
the
man. He
LOL,
doesn't.
yeah.
Chris doesn't have to put LOL.
Whoever like started that, you're stupid.
Grace, can I tell the butter story?
Yeah.
I have to tell you about Grace and Butter's weekend. So when I was gone, we had to move stuff from my
It's
apartment.
funny that you don't ever ask me to watch Butter.
Well, today was a big day.
Yeah, it was.
You...
No. Butter never acknowledges me. I've known her for almost 10 years. We've said hi twice.
No, she'll hide from you.
This morning, Butter like looked me in the eye, acknowledged that I was alive, and even put her face like next to my finger, like acknowledging it. And all Hannah could say is like, she's really out of sorts today. She's not acting like herself. Like something's definitely wrong.
So Butter, I think it's because I was gone for 4 days. She gets love starved.
Yeah.
Where she's like, I'll take love from anyone at this point. So she also just wanted to be with me. And even though you were there, she was like, I'll sacrifice this uncomfortable moment. So, but Butter doesn't like men. So we were having guys move everything out of our apartment into a different apartment. And Grace was kind of handling the job because I was in San Diego getting my ass beat in Pilates. And I told Grace, I said, the only thing I want you to do is just keep track of Butter because she's shifty. She's going to be really scared.
Yeah.
Just make sure she's okay.
She's a street cat.
She's a street cat. Yeah, she's going to
finagle.
She's throwing dice.
Literally. Why do I picture her running an underground poker game?
100%. So I'm like getting on a plane and I get a call from Grace, and Grace always has like a very calm voice, but she's like, hey, so the move went great. Can't find Butter. And I'm like,
The good news is your TV made it.
your toiletries?
I made sure that everything's there. Small problem. Cat's
So
not there.
probably can't find your cat. And I go, that's okay. I knew this was gonna happen. This is what cats do. They find a way to hide. And she goes, Hannah, like everything's moved out of the apartment. There's nowhere for her to hide. Like I opened the fridge. Like I've looked everywhere. She's not there. And I'm like, just give it a beat. She'll come out. An hour later, she calls. She goes, hey, still not there. So then I actually am like, okay, did she hide in a box? And like some stuff was going in storage. So I'm like, is Butter in the storage unit? And then I'm like, did these guys chuck the luggage? And Butter's like in a luggage in.
She's in a moving truck.
Butter's in Europe right now. Like who knows where she is? So then
Butter's on her way to Rikers Island. She has no idea the terrain.
Oh my God. So I'm like, and Grace is feeling so guilty because I gave her one note.
Yeah.
I said the one note is Butter will deceive.
You're like, I don't give a fuck about any of my stuff.
Break everything. Butter will deceive. She will fraud. She will do anything. You have to keep an eye on her.
No, Butter's like a really rich, like child drug addict. It's like, no, she will go
lie.
in your Louis Vuitton and take out your change.
She will look you in the eye and lie to your face. Do not trust her. And Grace is innocent. Grace just thinks Butter was hiding under the couch and she just assumed that Butter would stay there.
Yeah.
No, Butter's not staying under the couch. This isn't, Butter's playing chess, she's playing checkers. Yeah. So Butter, who knows where Butter was? But it's one of those things with cats where like, they always just kind of appear out of nowhere. Yeah. But this is the thing. Grace looked in every crevice.
So I feel like all cats have one hiding spot that they're like, and you'll never find me. Like
nobody's gonna get me.
Like when I can't find Daphne, I'm like, I know she's in the house just because no one's been home, no one's let her out. Yeah. And so I'll scream her name and she always appears in the same spot in the hallway just looking at me.
Yeah.
And
but you don't know where she came from.
Where did you come from? Because I've looked everywhere.
Listen, a cat hiding to the extent Butter did when there's no furniture in the apartment is another level of like, was she underground?
Yeah.
Like
it makes you think that Butter also hosts like a true crime podcast that we have no idea about.
The Secret Life of Pets was written by Butter. So I'm actually at the point where I'm like a little nervous because these men, they don't care about my cat.
Yeah.
And Butter probably hid in something. I don't know. So I'm on the plane also like sleep deprived and I'm like, this is the end. Like we lost Butter. And like, and how's my relationship with Grace ever gonna be able to like bounce back?
Because like you'll know, she'll know.
Yeah, and I'm obviously like Grace and I are like really close,
Yeah.
but like she might start hanging out with you more. And I just didn't know how that would change that.
Yeah.
The pod would have to
Well, because
end.
we had cats. You know, and
Yes.
it's like you wouldn't get it because you don't have a cat.
No, Giggly Squad. I was literally like, how do we announce to the Gigglers that Giggly Squad's over? Because like the feng shui is messed up. And like,
feng shui's
and
off.
I would just talk about Butter being sent to Rikers Island
Yeah.
every single day. So I actually, I was looking at my mom. My mom's like giving the like, it's gonna be fine, but I can tell even my mom's nervous.
Yeah, you're like, this is not good, Mom.
This is not good. I get a photo. I get a photo from Grace. The apartment's vacant, and Butter's just standing in the middle of the apartment.
Like,
No, Grace calls
you
me.
live
She
to
goes,
see another day, Grace. Actually,
She goes,
you
"Did
will
you have
receive-
fun?"
Yeah, but it's like your health insurance will be received this month. You are not fired.
and we're gonna put the photo in the newsletter because it's the funniest photo I've ever seen. Grace told me that she was so upset. She was like, she thought she was dry heaving.
Yeah.
Like she thought she lost my cat.
Well, because there's no fear. I mean, obviously people have children, but there's no fear like losing your animal.
like,
Fuck that kid. I don't even know that kid yet. My cat has lived with me numerous
but
times.
there's I have to find one of these memes where it's like everyone freaking out that they lost the cat, and then the cat just walks out of nowhere like so
Yeah.
calm. So anyway, we had a scare.
Yeah.
We had a scare, but Butter's okay. Butter, we still don't know where she hid, but that's none of our business.
How do you think she's gonna do, like in general, with the move? Like, do you think she's excited for a new spot? Do you think
She's not excited.
okay? Okay.
Also, Butter, by the way, like we'll go to West Hampton, and she's like, I want my like 1 bedroom in New York
yeah.
City. Like that's my vibe. She's like, I don't like. What is this?
It's
a
so-
lawn?
It's so funny because if I take Daphne somewhere for like even like a night or 2 nights, and then we come back to my apartment, she inspects it as if like
never seen it
she's never
before.
been there before. She's like, let me see. Yes, that is where I left things. Okay, actually, this is our home. Yeah, it is.
Some cats are really good with like change and stuff, and Butter just isn't one of them.
Yeah.
But again, like my
Maybe
therapist
she
said,
should do. I was just
Butter
gonna
has
say,
boundaries.
Butter needs
Should
some
do some
EDMR
EDMR.
because there's obviously some traumatic points where she's like, she goes back to you. She's like, I can't go out from under the bed.
But Butter and I have been through a lot. Butter's been through like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many men? Like so many. Actually, Butter, iconic. She hates all the men I would
Yeah.
bring home back in my day. And once I was like lying in bed with this random man, and she just ran across the bed, like across our chest, scared the shit out of him because I didn't explain I have a cat. We weren't that deep at that point.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to explain a cat that he was never going to see.
Right.
He thought like a large rat ran across our bed.
Because in New York City, who knows?
Who knew? So anyway, I think she'll be okay though, because I'm bringing her rug, which she loves.
Perfect.
She also, this is so butter coated. There's a bag that she is her best friend.
Yeah.
It's this like black bag that she rolls around on, and people like will try to throw it away. Like my mom will come in and be like, let's throw away this trash. And I said, that's Butter's best friend.
Sorry, that's Butter's bag.
So she Butter on her, as long as she has her bag, it's like her emotional support bag. She lies on it. She tries to strangle
She has
herself
a
with it.
Butter's, I have purse.
Butter have purse. So as long as she has her bag, she'll be
Wait,
okay.
that's so Paige coded of Butter. She's
Actually,
like,
that's very you.
she's like, sorry, where's my bag?
As long as you have a little bag that you can't even fit anything in, you're happy. You're happy.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys, I am going to be in Madison, Wisconsin. Go Badgers. I'm going back.
Wow.
Yeah. And Green Bay and Portland, Maine. And
All next week.
in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm taking it easy this week.
That's what you always say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do Zooms from home.
You're not doing your 10K steps.
Oh yeah. Don't bring it up.
It's raining though. You can't
Yeah,
do
I
it in the
can't.
rain. You have a walking pad for that. Guys, thank you for giggling with us. We love you so much, and we'll talk to you later. And thank you to Duncan for sponsoring this episode. We love you and your refreshers.